Settle in and let the sounds of your world fade into the background. Tonight, we journey to the heart of the medieval village, to a place of fire, smoke, and steel. We are going to the forge. Forget the image you may hold of a heroic, bare-chested man forging a gleaming sword for a king. Forget the legends of enchanted blades and masters of war. Let us speak of the real man behind the hammer, the quiet pillar of his community and the slow, heavy price he paid for his craft. This is why you wouldn't survive a day as a medieval blacksmith. Our blacksmith's day begins long before the sun. Let's call him Allard. He doesn't wake to the sound of a rooster, but to the deep ache in his back that never truly leaves him. His workshop is a dark, cavernous space, smelling of old coals, sweat, and cold iron. His first task is not to lift his hammer, but to coax the forge back to life. It is a living thing, a hungry beast. With the rhythmic push and pull of the great leather bellows, he feeds it air, and the embers from the night before stir, then glow, then roar into a heart of white-hot fire. Soon, the workshop is filled with a wall of heat so intense it feels solid. This is the first reason you wouldn't survive: the unrelenting heat. All day, every day, he will stand beside this dragon's breath, sweat stinging his eyes and soaking his simple leather apron. Dehydration is a constant, thirsty ghost at his side. And what grand project does he begin? A legendary sword? No. Today, like most days, he is making nails. It is not glamorous work, but it is the work that holds the world together. He takes a long iron rod, heats its end until it glows like a captured sun, and with a speed born of 1,000 repetitions, he begins the song of the forge. Clang, thump, clang, thump. The hammer strikes the anvil, a deafening symphony that has been the soundtrack to his entire life. This is the second reason you wouldn't survive. The noise, the endless, bone-jarring impact would leave your ears ringing for days. For Allard, the ringing never stops. He has long since lost the ability to hear the gentle whisper of the wind or the quiet chatter of his neighbors. The world for him is a muffled place. Its only clear sound, the song of his own making. His eyes, too, have paid a price. A lifetime of staring into the blinding heart of the forge has weakened his sight. The world beyond his workshop is a little blurry at the edges. He must be careful, for a constant danger is the hot, angry scale that flies from the iron with every hammer blow. These tiny, fiery projectiles can blind a man in an instant. There are no safety glasses, only a prayer and a reflexive squint. His arms and hands are a map of old wounds, silver lines of faded burns and fresh red marks from the sparks that always find their way to his skin. And the air he breathes, it is thick enough to taste. The smoke from the coal fire fills his lungs with soot and grit. Every breath is a small act of self-poisoning, slowly leading to a cough that will never leave him, a condition we would now call black lung disease. Heat, hearing loss, damaged sight, seared skin, and poisoned lungs, this is the price of a single day's work. But Allard is a master. His movements are a dance of pure muscle and instinct. He hammers the glowing tip of the iron rod into a point, reheats it, then expertly forms the head of the nail. With a final, precise strike, he cuts it free, and it falls, still glowing, to the dirt floor. Hiss! One nail done. Hundreds more to go before the sun sets. He does not only make nails. A farmer arrives with a broken plowshare, the iron blade that allows him to till the earth. Without it, the village starves. A woman brings a pot with a broken handle, the vessel she uses to cook her family's stew. Allard doesn't see these as simple repairs. He sees the fabric of his community, and he is the one who stitches it back together with fire and steel. His strength is legendary, his arms thick with muscle built over a lifetime of labor. But this is the final reason you wouldn't survive: the crushing physical toll. At the end of the day, his body feels like the iron he has been beating, hammered, stressed, and forever changed. His joints are swollen with what we would call arthritis, and the constant strain has given him hernias and a back that will never again stand completely straight. As twilight settles, he does his final task. He banks his fire, just as the peasant did, burying the precious embers to keep them safe for the morning. He washes the soot from his face and hands, though the grime seems etched into his very skin. He is not a hero of legend. He will not be sung of in great halls. But as he looks at the pile of newly forged nails, the repaired plow, and the mended pot, he feels a quiet, profound pride. He is the blacksmith. His work is not glorious, but it is essential. His life is a slow sacrifice, trading his own health piece by piece for the strength and survival of his village. So as you drift into a peaceful sleep, imagine that slow, rhythmic clang of the hammer. It is not the sound of war or glory. It is the sound of community being built, of life being sustained, one painful, powerful, and utterly vital strike at a time.